Good morning or good evening whenever you listen this audio. Let's start with our grammar point on Unit 2. It's my favorite subject. Before starting our grammar point today, I have mentioned that we talked on Unit 1 about how to use the present simple tense and how to form the present simple tense. On our grammar point today, we will talk about how to add es and s and ies to the verb with singular pronouns. Let's start. We add es to verbs that end in ch and sh and o and x, like watch, watches, brush, brushes, pass, passes, go, goes. She watches TV, he brushes his teeth. But verbs that end in y after a vowel letter. Do you know vowel letters? Yes, right. Vowel letters are A, E, I, O, U. We add s, like say, says, play, plays. He plays tennis. She plays football. But if the verb ends in y after a consonant letter, we change y into ies. We have to delete y and put ies, like study, studies, fly, flies. Look at this example. He watches TV every day. So we put es to the verb watch because the verb watch ends with ch. She usually plays tennis. So we add s to the verb play because the verb play ends with y after a vowel letter. He often studies his lesson. So we put ies to the verb study because the verb study ends with y after a consonant letter. The keywords that we have to use with the present simple tense. There are some keywords that we have to use with the present simple tense, like always, usually, often, sometimes, never, every day, every week, every month, every year, every summer, every winter. And we use always to talk about something happens 100%. Usually, about something happens 80-100%. Often, 70-100%. Sometimes 50-100%. Rarely 10-100%. Never 0-100%. I always play football. She always plays tennis. I usually go to school on foot. She usually goes to school by bus. There is a note. We use never in negative sentences instead of not. Don't or doesn't. Like, look at this example. I don't go to the cinema. When I use never in this example, I have to delete don't. So use never instead of don't. I never go to the cinema. He doesn't go to the cinema. So when I want to use never in this example, I have to delete doesn't and put es to the verb go. So I have to say he never goes to the cinema. The next part of this grammar, possessive apostrophe s and s apostrophe. We add apostrophe s to the singular nouns like boy, girl, Ali, Ahmad. Look at this example. The boy's bicycle is blue. So we put apostrophe s to the boy because the boy is singular. And apostrophe s in this sentence point to something belongs to the boy. So we have to put apostrophe s to the singular noun. But with plural nouns, we have to add apostrophe, not s apostrophe, because in plural nouns like boys, girls, teachers, we already have s at the end of the plural nouns. Look at this example. The boys' bicycles are blue. So the boys here is plural. So we have to add apostrophe. And apostrophe here point to something that belongs to the boys. But with irregular plural nouns, we have to add apostrophe s, like children, men, women, people with irregular plural nouns, but this irregular plural nouns, you can't find s at the end of this irregular plural nouns. Look at this example. The children's bicycles are blue. The children here is irregular plural noun, so we have to put apostrophe s. Look at this example. Singular nouns like this is Ali's bag. These are Ahmed's pens. So Ali's and Ahmed's are singular nouns, so we have to put apostrophe s. Plural nouns like the girl's bags are blue. So the girl is here is plural noun. So we have to add apostrophe at the end of the word of the noun girls. But if we have two names of person, in this case we have to put apostrophe s to the last name. Look at this example. These are Ali and Ahmed's balls. So we have to put apostrophe s to the last name Ahmed, not to Ali. Okay? With irregular plural nouns like men, women, children, people, in this case we have to put apostrophe s to the irregular plural nouns. That is a children's ball. These are the men's cars. So we put apostrophe s to the irregular plural nouns. So we have three cases that we have to add apostrophe s to the noun. With singular nouns, and if we have two names of persons, and with irregular plural nouns. And just one case that we have to add apostrophe at the end of the plural nouns, with plural nouns, like the girl's bags are blue. There are some questions. Read and correct the underlined words. Number 1 is answered. My sister goes to a girl's school. A girl's here is wrong. The right one, my sister goes to a girl's school. We have to put apostrophe because the girl's here is plural noun. Number 2, who can answer it? This is Ali's phone. It's new. Ali here, plural noun or singular noun? No, Ali here is singular noun. So the correct answer is, this is Ali's phone, it's new. We have to put apostrophe s to Ali because Ali is singular noun. Question number 3. These are my sister's shoes. Her name is Hoda. So sister here is singular noun because her name is Hoda, the name of a girl. So sister here is singular. How can I know that? Because there is a sentence, her name is Hoda. So the correct answer is, these are my sister's shoes. Her name is Hoda. We have to put apostrophe s because sister here is singular. Those are my brother's jackets. They go to the same school. So brothers here is plural. How can I know that? The second sentence you can notice that they go to the same school. So brothers here is plural, so we have to put apostrophe. Those are my brother's jackets. They go to the same school. The last one, can you see Kamal's and Amir's classroom? It's on the right. So do you remember when I said if we have two names of persons, what shall I do? We have to put apostrophe s to the first name or the last name. No, we have to put the apostrophe s to the last name. So the correct answer is, can you see Kamal and Amira's classroom? It's on the right. Hope you understand our grammar point today. Thanks for your watching. Hope waiting you on the next video.